guys, today's video is going to be a foundation kind of review, but also kind of like first-ish impressions, and it is on the Sephora 10Hr Wear Perfection Foundation. Now, the reason I say like first-ish impressions is because I remember trying this foundation about 3 years ago, and I remember not liking it. So I don't know if they have changed their formula since then, but then again, 3 years ago I wasn't quite as into makeup, and also I wasn't very good at it. So sometimes I think when I try products a really long time ago, like maybe I just didn't apply them very well. I didn't have very good tools. Anyway, I have the shade Ivory. Oh shit, I just realized I got a P, like for pink toned. But you know what? I'm gonna ignore that because I did swatches on my hand. I think it's actually more neutral toned. And it is the shade Light number 8. Now, this is definitely a new color since 3 years ago. It used to go 5 maybe, and then went 5 to 10, at least in the Sephora near me. So now there's a 5, an 8, and a 10. So I would say the 5 is like super pink toned. This 8 personally is more neutral, I find, and then the 10 is a little bit more yellow, but it is slightly darker. I did a swatch on my hand earlier this morning because I wanted to test out if it turned orange. It has not oxidized. Usually when I put foundation on the back of my hand in the morning to do my makeup, and by the, I don't know, maybe like an hour later, I've got this huge orange splotch on my hand. So this one does not do that. So it does come with a pump, and it was 25 Canadian dollars. I don't know, it's probably cheaper in the States. So I'm gonna start out with 2 pumps because I'm not usually a 1 pump kind of girl. 1 pump just is honestly never enough. I don't really have anything on my skin other than this seaweed mattifying day cream from the Body Shop, which if you haven't tried this already and you have combo oily skin, just go get it. And I think I'm actually gonna use like a flat top foundation brush to apply this, and then maybe go over it with a sponge just to like make it look more natural. So here is one half of my face with the foundation versus nothing. I'd say if you have like massive redness, this is not gonna cover. So my first-ish kind of thoughts about this foundation are that it has a kind of demi-matte finish. It is about medium coverage. It blends really nicely. It hasn't emphasized any pores at all. I actually really like it. Like, there's nothing like crazy special about it, but it's kind of the reason that I like it. It's not super matte, it's not super dewy. It's a very like basic foundation, and I'm kind of into it. It doesn't look exactly like skin, but I also feel like it doesn't look like I'm wearing a lot of foundation, especially from like a few feet away. Like I have a mirror that's about 2 feet away from me, and my skin looks perfect and kind of like I'm not really wearing anything. It also just doesn't look cakey at all. My thing is that it hasn't quite set yet. Anyway, I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup and then come back and show you what it looks like, and then also update you later on in the day to see how it holds up. I do have oily skin, so we'll know pretty soon if it's gonna work. Okay, so I've applied the rest of my makeup. It has fully set now. Still really like how it looks. The only thing that it did do was crease just like once underneath my eyes. I would definitely set that with powder. However, I'm not setting my face with powder at all today because I just want to see how the foundation kind of looks and wears on its own. Sometimes wearing powder can make it better or worse. So I will check back in with you guys at the end of the day. Hey guys, I'm back for my end of the day check-in. Let's just ignore the nails. I got a little bored earlier, tried to pick off my nail polish. Anyway, I'm gonna take off my glasses and ignore these little red lines that I have underneath my glasses. Can't really help that. But I have to say that the foundation actually looks pretty good. I mean, it did wear off in some places, mostly on my like nose area, and I have to say that it's just really not the best day to be testing a foundation because it's pouring rain out and I've been going in and out of the house. Like just a tiny bit of shine on my nose, which is actually really good considering I have pretty oily skin, and within usually like 1 to 2 hours it's pretty bad, and I've now been wearing this foundation for almost 8 hours. I would say for the 10-hour claim, it's not perfect, but it'll get you through a work day. It'll get you through like a night out, I would say. I think that if you powdered with like a very light powder, you'd be pretty much set. The makeup that I put on top, while I didn't put very much, like I do feel like you can still see like a little bit of my bronzer there. I don't know, I think it just does what it's supposed to do. Very basic foundation and does a very basic job, and I definitely think I'm going to continue to use this because gives good coverage, is comfortable to wear, didn't make me too shiny, and like looks somewhat natural. I don't know, I just like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more foundation reviews, you can always give me suggestions of ones you want me to demo on camera. I have a huge collection. Also, I'm open to buying new ones as well. Please subscribe if you want to see more of me. Put out new videos every single week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.